this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Living with a Saint series. In this episode, I will be talking about the life of Saint Gemma Galgani, and I'm reading this from the website catholic.org. Saint Gemma Galgani, also known as the Flower of Lucca, a town in Italy, was an Italian mystic, often referred to as the daughter of Passion, for her intense replication of the Passion of Christ. So she was born on March 12, 1878 in a small town near Lucca. At a very young age, Gemma developed a love for prayer. She made her first communion on June 17, 1887. Throughout her life, Gemma was to be chosen with many mystical experiences and special graces. She had an immense love for the poor and helped them in any way she could. At 19 years old, two young men proposed marriage to her. However, Gemma refused because she wanted silence, retirement, and more than ever, she desired to pray and speak only to God. Gemma wished to become a Passionist nun, but her poor health prevented her from being accepted. She offered this disappointment to God as a sacrifice. On June 8, 1899, Gemma had an internal warning that some unusual grace was to be granted to her. She felt pain and blood coming from her hands, feet, and heart. These were the marks of the stigmata. Each Thursday evening, Gemma would fall into rapture and the marks would appear until Friday afternoon or Sunday morning. When the bleeding would stop, the wounds would close and only white marks would remain in place of the deep gashes. Gemma went off to live with another family where she was allowed more freedom for her spiritual life than she was at home. She was frequently found in a state of ecstasy, and on one occasion she was believed to have levitated. At the end of her ecstasies, she returned to normal and carried on quietly and serenely. Gemma often saw her guardian angel. She sent her guardian angel on errands, usually to deliver a letter or oral message to her confessor in Rome. In January of 1903, Gemma was diagnosed with tuberculosis. At the start of Holy Week in 1903, Gemma began suffering greatly. She died at the age of 25 on Holy Saturday, April 11. The parish priest in her company said she died with a smile which remained upon her lips, as that I could not convince myself that she was really dead. Saint Gemma Galgani was beatified on May 14, 1933 by Pope Pius XI and canonized on May 2, 1940, only 37 years after her death, by Pope Pius XII. She is the patron saint against temptation, against the death of parents, against tuberculosis, of students and pharmacists. Her feast day is celebrated on April 11. So I hope we grow in our devotion to Saint Gemma Galgani, especially those who are experiencing a lot of temptation, and imitate her great devotion to Jesus in the Eucharist and also her great devotion to our Blessed Mother. God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.